My guy Sada Baby, man, in the building. Mr.
What's up,
Ray.
Brody?
Man, I want to say I'm proud of you, man. Ever since we last spoke, I want to say like a year ago, our last interview, shit, man, you did your damn thing with a whole lot of choppers.
Yeah.
Charted Crazy and Nicki Minaj feature. That's huge, man. How did that come about?
Um, but thank you first of all. But I got it. The verse came about because she wanted at the time she wanted to drop. She wanted to like put a song out before she had gave birth to her baby.
Mm,
And what was relayed to me was she wanted to get on whatever the hottest shit was, and at the time it was that. And the relationship from my home, Wayno. I got a real good relationship with Wayno. Relationship with Wayno and Derek Milano is how the verse came about, and we all went through each other, and we all ended up mutually meeting. And she called me, and we talked and all that time. We talked after the verse was already done, but we had talked like prior to it, and she told me she wanted to do it, and then like she sent the verse back like within like a day of her having it. You feel me? So I had it for I had the remix verse for like a month or two. Like I had it for like 2 months, and then it just went like that.
During the whole process, because I've been watching you grind for like 6, 7 years, like hard.
Yeah.
When you first heard the verse, when all the whole process, like how did you take that in?
Oh, I first heard the verse, man. I had goosebumps, all that type of shit, but I was overly geeked. Like me and everybody around me was like overly geeked. Like nigga, you got a song with Nicki Minaj. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
in my opinion, she the best female rapper of my era of music. You feel me? So for that to happen as early as it is in my career, because you saying you've been seeing me for 6 years, I only been rapping for 6 years. You feel me? Like when
Mm.
you first see me, that's when I first started. So to get a verse from her, like without me having to pay and all that type of shit this early in my career, that shit was fire.
Yeah. Now you being a street cat, the song blew up on TikTok. Like, and when people say that, is that like disrespect to you? Because street cats don't really look at TikTok the same
I
way kids
mean,
do.
I still don't really got it. I still don't got TikTok downloaded, but in the same token, I'm the first nigga to do the number one on there with the song, and I made the dance. So I like I'm gonna give me a TikTok championship belt and put it in the crib for sure.
So why do you feel like people they look down on TikTok, although TikTok helps the record?
I don't know. Niggas be capping like they don't want to dance. You feel me? They be acting like dancing don't help the music, but you feel me? I let a nigga, motherfuckers like that, and music gonna stay in the spots they wanted to stay in. You feel me? You gotta be open to other shit that you don't fuck with, being in love with some shit that you do.
Facts. Now you release the record, it's going crazy, and then it's like the song it went up, but then it went down after viral tweets came out. Do you feel like that, or is it just what the media, what I'm
I
seeing?
mean, in the same token, I don't know how long that bitch was supposed to be what it was. You feel me? So
No, but what I'm saying, do you feel like it could have lived longer on the charts if people didn't look for old
no, I
tweets and
know what
try
you're
to?
saying. I know what you're saying. If it had a factor in it, it did. But I felt like that wasn't the first time that I was quote unquote controversial. So I ain't really like you feel me. Take is most people take some shit like that to heart and be like, damn, that's what the fuck. I was just like, all right, that's something else I done said that was fucked up. But it's old shit that's fucked up. I can't change old fucked up me because new me still fucked up. I just gotta control certain shit I say now.
Okay, and the viral tweet was about Beyonce.
I don't know. I might have been some nigga like before somebody like me personally knew I was gonna be famous. I used to say all type of shit on that bitch. You feel me? It's probably still tweets that they didn't find. You know what I'm saying? But that's my real Twitter page. Like that's the only Twitter page I ever had. So like back then that was like the thing to do. Say fuck this shit. You feel me? And shit, I wasn't the only nigga doing it. I was just famous. I'm more famous and more well known than other people who was doing it. You feel me? And niggas will see my shit blow up and they go back to 2014, 13, delete their tweets. I'm still not going to go do it. Like, it's some shit I did when I was a kid. Oh well, it ain't me now.
Did you ever apologize about that?
I think I did. I think like
Was it
right
like
when I don't think I didn't apologize about the old tweets. I think I apologized about
the
the
gay
shit.
shit?
Yeah, because Nicki fans and shit. Like I apologize about that because she asked me to personally. You feel me? So like she really just asked me to delete the tweet. She ain't asked me to apologize, but I just felt like you feel me. So I wouldn't knock that shit out. But no, I don't think I ever apologized about the tweets.
Yeah. Because at that time, people were really like trying to cancel you, and you were
I don't
really
believe
unapologetic.
I told people like cancel culture is for motherfuckers who like my fans is not some shit that can't even give me the definition of that. Like I got 40-year-old fans, I got baby fans that don't give a fuck about what the internet talk about. They still gonna wake up every day and tell their mama put me on. You feel me? Like nigga, babies before they could talk react to my music. Old people every time they hear me, they still waiting on me to drop shit. Like my fan base different, so that shit never really affected me because through all of that shit, I still been booked every month. You feel me? It ain't been a month since anything been going on that I ain't had at least 5 shows. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah,
47 shows in this year, and I still got 11 more shows coming up, and booking still coming in. So that shit don't really affect me, in my opinion, personally.
yeah. You made a statement too, and it went viral about people wait for certain individuals to make it, and then they look for things to hurt their career. And a lot of blogs picked that up. It was like you felt targeted. Do you personally feel targeted, or is it just what comes with the fame?
No, I don't personally feel targeted, but I feel like as soon as you do something that's frowned upon in today's world, it's so sensitive, they gonna look for anything to make it worse than what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
People take shit that they know was not pertaining to nobody else and blow it out of context just because they know they can get away with it. And it's a whole group of motherfuckers out there that's just gonna support it because they just against everything that you for no reason.
mm. You and the baby had a similar situation. Y'all both said things about gay people and things like that. Y'all both made apologies. He deleted his apology. You apologized. You know, they tried to cancel. They canceled 9 festivals. Of the baby,
Yeah, that was
costing him
crazy.
millions of dollars. When you seen that, how did you take that?
I was mad for him. Like it ain't really personally affect me, but just the fact that I feel like they was really like dragging him over some shit that, in my opinion, that I didn't feel like he was like aiming at nobody. You feel me? Like I imagine the scenario was he got into it with somebody personally at the show. You feel me? And was saying that shit. And us as rappers, we tend to say the shit over the mic because we got a microphone. And I don't think he was like, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy to see somebody be on. For one, I didn't know it was that many fucking festivals. Anyway,
I didn't
you
either.
feel me? Like I'm like, damn, he on the damn that boy on the Olympics festival. Shit, you feel me? Like I ain't even know they had that many festivals. So just the fact that he was crunching like that, you don't never want to see nobody take a strike to their bag like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
like like back when Drake was like nigga, when Kobe had to lose that one money. You feel me? Like nobody want to see it be a nigga that everybody done grew to like take a L on some shit that is just like a should have been just a normal reaction if the shoe fit wear type shit, but not today. Today
Yeah.
you just can't do certain shit like you used to can.
Are you learning to keep? Because I know how you are. I've watched you. Throughout these years, anything that come on your mind, most of the time, you'll say it. You'll tweet it. Are you learning to sometimes, think about shit you tweet, or are you gonna continue to be who Sada Baby is? And be like, fuck the culture, I'm staying who I am, or are you going along with the rules of on this hip hop shit?
Not really. I mean, the thing is, I thought before I tweeted all the shit I tweeted. You feel me? Like literally. And certain motherfuckers know why I said certain shit, you feel me? That shit ain't got nothing to do with me aiming it at like a whole group of motherfuckers around the world or the country. Like personal shit be happening with personal niggas, cause you bump into people. You feel me? So nigga, if I'm saying somebody's name, nigga, that's some personal shit. You feel me? Like it ain't about. It wasn't like I just like whoopty whoops is this and I don't like whoopty whoops. You feel me? I said blase split whoopty whoop, but in the same token, I know what's frowned upon and I know what's accepted and what's supposed to be accepted in today's world. And yeah, a nigga probably just laying off the gas on just bothering people on purpose. You feel me? But I never ever was targeting nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I never was trying to go at a whole group of nobody else. Like I be saying shit because it be personally applying to people.
Okay. Now your Instagram was deleted?
It got disabled because of reports. Like everything I was posting just was getting reported.
All at one time.
Back to back to back to back to back. And then like the day of Rolling Loud, I got like 7 reports back to back to back to back on just old pictures and pictures of nothing. And then I tried to refresh my what's the name and I was logged out. So my label and everybody been working to get the page back. I ain't really tweaking because ain't nothing slowed down per se. You feel me?
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask you. Instagram's really like a business now.
It is. It is.
And old pictures of what though?
Nothing. Like even when I made my new page, I posted. So I can't even remember if I still got it screenshotted. But like when I made my new page, one of my first posts had got reported, and we sent that over to him and all that type of shit. But just any and everything I would post. So like somebody fucking with my shit just because they know with the new Facebook rules you can get shit took down, and my shit got took down.
Do you feel Instagram should make changes on how they do things? Because it's like they're not even double checking on what
No,
they're
they
doing.
not.
And
They
it's
don't. They don't double check. Like a nigga be done said some shit that don't got to do with nothing. Like I remember, okay, 2 of my posts got reported. I said something about my cousin, about her being tough in her own right, and I just was celebrating her stature as being tougher as most dudes, in my opinion. You feel me? And that got reported, and I screenshotted it and posted. I'm like, y'all not even looking at what y'all taking down, because this not threatening, this not gang talk, this not nothing. So. Yeah, no, they get the report, they see it, and they take it down, and then after so many, they just delete your account, and that ain't fair to no damn body if you're not really looking at what you taking off.
right.
Like I can
And
see
then
if
they're
it's
not
actual. Go ahead.
and then they're not even paying attention to the person who's reporting. It could be like that's damn near bullying for real. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that they have the power to get your shit deleted. Come on, man.
No, they not reading it. They not looking at it. They not making sure it's actual hate crime or hate speech or whatever they say, or actual bullying or actual gang anything. Like it's just ridiculous.
How
But
much longer do you think Instagram is gonna stay relevant?
I mean, they keep snatching accounts. Somebody gonna make another platform popular, and that's gonna be the move. It always been like that, from Black Planet to Crush Spot to MySpace to Facebook to Twitter to Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna make something else popular, and it's gonna be a shift.
Mm. Boosie Page got taken down twice, and he feels as though um, he feels as though we need our own shit.
That'll be hard. That'll be hard. I mean, I feel like it's more than enough smart black people that could be a whole team of I don't know what's the proper word for them, technicians or something. Like how Facebook got a whole team of people that work on the computers all day and write the code and all that. I feel like it's more than possible for that to happen for us. And have a black social media platform. You can post what you want, how you want, while you listening to music, and don't get in trouble and get sued and all this dumbass shit about nothing. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Boosie also thinks that they're forcing the gay agenda on kids, on the youth these days. Do you agree with that?
I mean, that shit just everywhere you look. You feel me? It just be everywhere you look. Be in the, on the commercials, it's on the TV shows, that shit in the video games, all that. That shit just everywhere you look. I don't know about just forcing it on the kids, but they forcing the issue.
Yeah, cause I think I seen a video of you speaking on the Lil Nas X situation.
Yeah, cause they tried to make it seem like I wasn't attacking Buddy. I was just somebody said, well, that he said his biggest audience was kids. And I just was saying, shit, man. I don't want to walk in the room and see none of my nephews and them doing this shit. Trying to, you feel me, watching his videos and they trying to give a teddy bear a lap dance. You feel me? I'm just saying, I just said I didn't want to walk in those doors and see no kids in my family imitating nothing like that. No same sex dancing or bumping and grinding or nothing like that because kids imitate what they see on videos. You feel me? So yeah, I felt like if that was his main audience, yeah, I wouldn't like if I had kids of my own, which I don't, I wouldn't allow them to watch shit like that.
Right. Now, you and Doughboy, y'all been having differences as of
Mm-hmm.
late, and he spoke out in an interview and well, first of all, he went on the internet and claimed a situation happened to you. Um, and then he did an interview about it and he says that it's not really a big deal. Like, if y'all could speak like men, it'd just be what it is. You know, take us through that. Like, did a situation happen in the studio at gunpoint and all that? Was it cap? Like, a lot of people just want to know, you know.
I mean, I don't know what he talking about with that shit, but I ain't got no problem with Doughboy. He just in Detroit. You feel me? We talk. All the talking that needed to be done got done.
Okay, that's what's up.
You know? It ain't no, I don't do the rap beef shit. You feel me? Just like I said, when he spoke on the shit, you seen what my comment was to it. You speaking of some shit that the streets and motherfuckers that's supposed to know what's going on would know what's going on if something were to take place when it happened, when he said it did. But I don't know nothing about what he was talking about, so.
Okay. And did a mutual person, how did y'all link up? Like, somebody y'all both respected?
You know, them paths, it ain't nothing for a path to cross when it's meant to get crossed. You
Yeah.
feel me? He came where he came here. And it was what it was. Nigga was gonna bump into him or not, nigga was gonna talk or not. But it was never no issue with me and him. And it ain't no issue now. Like, he straight, we straight.
Yeah. Cause I believe Akademiks had posted something about it and y'all were really upset with him.
The
And
wine was mad at him. Yeah, no, that shit was. I was pissed, man. I was pissed because nigga Wine went viral. And I was like, damn, dog. I'm a fucking mad. Cause Wine my cousin, not just my manager, you feel me? So but we thought it was funny. You feel me?
yeah.
Like he was mad for real that, it's like what Young and Ace say, a lot of blogs only like to post the negative. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Niggas do a lot of different shit all the time. Like when all that other shit was going on, I kids at my shows with fucked up shoes. I buy their shoes, give them money for new shoes right on the spot. You feel me? They backstage crying and shit, all that. That type of shit happens. Nigga just gave away 1,000 bikes. That type of shit happens. I give away book bags every year, and you feel me? But nigga, I sent a bunch of kids trick or treating in fucking Carolina last year. You feel me? Like just all type of shit that could get posted that don't get posted. So why I just was feeling like out of all the other shit a nigga done had going on, you wait till some shit like that to get, you feel me, to to try to gain some traction on your page because you like to live off controversy. You feel me? But as far as like what Akademiks did as a whole, that shit just was funny though. You feel me? Because he was imitating wine and all that type of shit. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, a nigga couldn't get the Akademiks if we wanted to. You feel me? Like you said, he got security and his security got security. And nigga, he be in the house. He ain't fucking gonna be outside nowhere. So that shit was funny though.
You know, it's dope to see two rappers at least settle y'all differences, because nowadays you don't really see that too much, especially when it hits the internet. Because when it hits the internet, rappers feel like they have to prove and live up to the image that they portray, you know, in their records.
I mean, a lot of shit be fake, Sean. You feel me? And that's why that's why when you ask a lot of niggas about this shit, they don't be really having no straight answers for you. And they be like, what the beef about? Well, man, my big homie and his big homie and their granddaddy was beefing. Niggas says, man, me and Doe Boy never had no issues. So it ain't, you feel me? It wasn't nothing for that issue to keep on lingering on or dwelling like nigga, it was some smoke for real. Like something was gonna happen to somebody from either side about some shit that was on the internet. How? When you feel me, if anybody get linked to it, nigga, it's gonna draw back to what the fuck was said on the internet, nigga. That ain't shit but jail time. You feel me? A lot of that shit be fake as hell. And people choose to put energy to it. I don't know why. I don't be having no energy for no shit like that. There's a whole lot of other shit going on that deserve energy. You feel me? That should be fake. And like you said, it's an image they want to portray to sell some records because the music ass for real. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't got shit to rap about but popping and hopping and dropping. And you can rap about that shit all the time, but you gotta put that shit in there creatively. You feel me? With your own 1-2 with it. Niggas can't do it. And the new thing is to be directly disrespectful. Say a nigga name. Go to his graveyard. You feel me? All that shit get added right to indictment papers.
You know, a lot of people view squashing beef as these days pussy. But to me,
and them
go
niggas
ahead.
young, and all they friends dead, and they ain't made it past 22, and stupid as hell, and can't read, and you feel me, don't know nothing. You feel me? So if a nigga, the thing is not to get rocked to sleep. You feel me? If it ain't no issue, don't make it an issue. If it's real beef, nigga, it ain't no such thing as squashing it. If his body's on it, if y'all done personally done both killed motherfuckers and all that type of shit, but yeah, a lot of that shit don't even be an issue, man. It be a fucking fake ass pissing contest. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like the fans, because nowadays the fans have a voice. They can get in y'all comment section. They can comment on your videos.
They got a voice to niggas who ain't never ever had no motherfucking real homeboys and no real foundation and family. Nigga, can't no group of comments tell me to make me do shit. I ain't never made a song for my fans. All my songs that I drop, my homeboys like it first, and the fans just conveniently end up liking it. You feel me? The fans got a voice to other motherfuckers and niggas who ain't never had no nothing. Ain't never been the man, ain't never been the good nigga on the basketball team, ain't never been popular, none of that type of shit. All this shit new to them. So they think they supposed to listen to some motherfuckers that they'll never see that's talking from a bunch of fake pages, probably 3 fake pages at one time. You think you talking, man, hell no. Got no damn voice. The nigga say he did some shit because of the comment section, he crazy. He young as hell, he retarded, all type of everything. That shit, nobody, if a nigga get tricked out the streets because of what the fans told him to, like, hey, bro, that nigga talking about you again, you goofy as hell. Hell no.
You know, Detroit's going crazy right now, man. I remember back when I used to come up there and do interviews and niggas used to say y'all rapped off beat and why are you in Detroit and them niggas this and them niggas that, and now the whole industry, you know, they on that wave right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed I pay real close attention. You really don't do a lot of features. Like, you be on your own little island. Like, why are you so? It's like you don't do features with a lot of the other big Detroit rappers, and a lot of fans want to see that because you bring that energy and that diversity to a lot of those street records. But it seems like you don't. You know, we're not mentioning no names. Like, I know Detroit. I know how Detroit is, but it's like you were just so standoffish with the other popping Detroit rappers. Why is that?
I mean, I got songs with a lot of per se big Detroit rappers that's just unreleased. You know what I'm saying? Certain niggas I just probably won't do songs with because it just ain't in the plans for us to do songs. And then it's only a couple niggas from here that can keep up with me anyway, so I don't even entertain that shit.
And
Cause
that's on the talent level.
yeah, cause I done put a lot of niggas in that box with me and they freeze up. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? You know I record damn near motherfucking anywhere from 4 to 5 to 6 to 8 songs in a session, and if I'm really feeling jazzy, I be done pushed out 15 to 20 songs a night. So
Mm.
if you getting that bitch, nigga, and you taking a fucking hour for a 16, you taking 45 minutes even for a 16, that type of shit irk me. And nigga just be, they be moving too slow in that bitch. Like that shit supposed to snap back. You feel me? Like, it's a habit to me. It ain't no hobby. Like I gotta go do this shit. Like I be around my house rapping. You know what I'm saying? I be rapping about sandwiches and shit for no fucking
Mm.
reason.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? What's the R. Kelly song? The Gigolo song? The Gigolo. I made some sandwiches. Yeah, I'm my mama. For the studio, I'ma put the bitches up with mustard and mayo. Put the lettuce right on top of the brioche. I'ma take it with me because I swear to God, I'm around the house rapping about sandwiches. So I breathe that shit. I really love it, and nigga really, I be really holding myself to a different standard on a different level with the as far as a nigga keeping up with me. And nigga ain't about to be in that bitch trying to take notes off me, or you ain't up under my regime, or you ain't with somebody I love anyway.
Yeah, because
Cause
I see you put on a lot for your homies. You know,
hell
y'all
yeah, I love them
you'll
niggas to
do
death.
yeah, you'll do songs with your crew, but from the outside looking in, it's like because I remember seeing you come up and you were like amongst the top of Detroit. And then now when you look at Detroit, it's Detroit and then it's Sada Baby. It's like a huge island.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I know a lot of street shit ties into that, but I was just real curious on, you know, at your stature and at their stature, why can't y'all come together and just make some great music?
You know,
Do you feel like niggas they hold their nuts on you?
they can't. I'm the nigga that ain't friendly. You know what I'm saying? Nigga break they neck to come do 10 to 15 songs with me. I'm just not the friendly nigga. And we not friendly niggas in Detroit. So I don't even be knowing where all that shit be coming from. Anyway, but I'm not about to switch up because that's what the fuck niggas do to get their run going. All my runs been off me. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, when I was with T, I ain't crunch off of T. I didn't. You feel me? He was shelving me. As soon as I got away from him, I crunched off me. And right now, my motherfucking YouTube, motherfucking Woo Whams, still doing 400,000, 500,000 views, nigga, off 20,000 new followers off a bum ass page that I got to work with right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
And I noticed you don't consistently upload to one YouTube channel. You just go around wherever.
Yeah, because that'd be my way of proving the point that if that shit rock, nigga. Give a
Yeah,
fuck
that's
about the
that's hard to do
platform.
when you don't have your own like channel, and that means the fans got to really go find it.
And they come listen. You know what I'm saying? Like to this day, I got the most videos with 1 million views or better coming out of Detroit, out of anybody.
How many is that?
I'm up to like damn near 140, some shit like that.
Do you feel like you're blackballed from working with certain artists because your differences with certain artists? If you get where I'm going.
Um, Even before a lot of issues is known public, you feel me? I never expressed no interest or was trying to work with XYZ. You know what I'm saying? So not for real. And the type of music that I got on ice, you feel me? Like I've been patient with my career. It's been a day at a time with everything I done did. So no, I ain't really cared about that part. You feel me? And they got to run, and niggas runs is great and kudos, but you feel me? My shit come how it come, and when it come, that bitch gonna be the most righteous one ever because I do this shit way different, and a nigga ain't really gonna understand it coming out of me. But once they get to coming, they gonna be like, damn,
Mm.
yeah.
Uh, now, when you look on YouTube, it's documentaries about Detroit. Your name is mentioned in it a lot, and it's like voiceovers, and these have millions and millions of views. The fans love them because they feel like these documentaries in Detroit are so, it's real detailed. And the fans, you know how the fans are. They love to pick a side and choose who they gonna go for, and the beefs and the rap industry, all that type of shit. How accurate are these documentaries that you see about yourself?
10%.
10%.
Them bitches terrible. Like, if shit wasn't how it was, a nigga easily would go be like, no, nigga, this that, nigga, this why that. But yeah, no, them bitches, they just bad. They just bad, man. Like a lot of shit didn't even happen, and then the reasons why they say certain shit happened is not the truth. And and it's only shit that time can tell. Like it ain't no shit that one man can go talk about because nigga it's too much. It's dangerous. It's real shit. But yeah, them bitches terrible, man. And I watched one, and that's what made me not watch none of the other ones. Just because it just was none of the shit really factual. Like none of it. Like it's literally like 10% some shit. Like they might get uh the people who was somewhere right or nigga where something happened right, but like what happened and why it happened, hell no.
I mean, that's a dangerous game. I'm in media. I know how that shit works where you could put out a narrative or a story and the fans, they're so gullible, they see it and they run with it. And
No, for
people think
sure.
everything they see is true.
No, for sure. Just like we watch shit over there, we watch shit on YouTube about other states and other cities and shit, we can't do nothing but go off what the fuck that motherfucker saying. So we don't know, and just like they don't know, but it still ain't my job to go motherfucking debunk it and tell the truth because the truth is, nigga, you feel me, some shit that ain't supposed to be spoke on for real on the internet. And the only reason they trying to put two and two together and gluing shit together is because other motherfuckers making it seem like it's an issue when that shit really don't even exist.
Yeah. Now, East Side 80s, that's somebody you grew up with?
No, I don't know that nigga.
When I came to Detroit, the very first time, like a lot of people would like mention his name. Is that like a rapper?
Hell yeah, that nigga fire. He rap like a motherfucker.
You don't personally know him at all.
Hell no.
Okay.
He fired. He was the best rapper in the city at one point in time.
Okay. Cause I seen on something on YouTube where like he came at you in a freestyle or something?
I don't know.
Or was it not a freestyle, but over the phone, I think.
I don't know, man. Me and that nigga had mutual family and shit. You feel me? Mutual interest. But yeah, man, we just don't be doing no suckerism. So yeah, if I did know him, I had lost all recollection of him.
Okay. And 80s, is that a group or area?
I don't know. I don't know why that nigga named himself after some years.
A lot of people, the Vlad interview you did, you said you joined the gang at 22.
Yeah,
You were being 100% honest.
hell yeah.
And it seemed like it kind of
Cause
backfired
when I'm
over time.
hey, backfire for me. What I'm a lie for? If I lie, well, I'm gonna have time to tell the
No,
truth.
no, not. I mean, nah. You're right. I'm just saying, like, it kind of turned into a running joke after months after
I
the
mean,
release.
can't be when I'm the nigga who did what I did when it came to this shit here. It wasn't no real shit in Detroit that was taken serious until I went that way with it. So you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, it's all about how motherfuckers perceive shit. Half of the shit that get commented and get said wherever it gets said, it won't never get said to me because it just won't. You know, certain niggas get played with because they get played with. I ain't never got played with in real life. Especially I don't know jokes, no none of that shit. Not before I was a rapper, not till I picked up a flag or whatever the fuck. You feel me? Cause I go where I please and been going where I please. You ain't never heard or seen to no concrete proof of nothing happening to me. Not Nathan. I don't never speak on shit. I let motherfucking shit unravel and it always unravel in my favor. I be chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Jalen Green, right? You know who that is, the basketball player? You know, he said that he wanted to be drafted #1, but he didn't want to go to Detroit.
That ain't cap. I talked to I talked to Blood. I had talked to Blood before like the draft and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I told him a nigga would have been bull if the Pistons was picking him because this was before we even had the pick. So I'm like, nigga, I know we was getting a high pick, and I'm like, I hope you fuck around and get drafted here. However it was, man, that nigga energy wasn't shit like that, but he a kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he say, like young niggas say dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't said. He said what he wanted to say. You feel me? To say it how he wanted to say it, but he ain't no street nigga. He a basketball player, so he know for a fact. And just like we niggas that got sense know, he wasn't saying that shit trying to. He don't no smoke with the city of Detroit and no shit like that, man. He just said what he said, feeling opinionated and want to be a cocky nigga and try to prove the Pistons wrong that he better than Kate. But you know, that's his personal issue. You feel me? Nobody asked for nobody to come play at this bitch. We don't control the picks, you feel me? And if we would have picked him, he'd have been here, you feel me? With some buffs on or whatever the fuck he wanted to have on and trying to be hanging with niggas and shit.
I see the city of Detroit didn't take it too lightly though. Like niggas was lighting him up in the comments, telling him he was banned.
I mean, it ain't like the nigga about to come here and try to hang out no way. And then gonna be put up in his room, nigga. But shit, not just for that, he got it. Every time he touch the ball, they gonna boo him, all that type of shit, you feel me? And that's gonna be for the rest of his career.
You would pick living Detroit over Houston?
Hell yeah, the crib always, man, listen, the crib. My favorite team, the Pistons, the Lions, the Red Wings, the Tigers, nigga. Nigga, I'm staying here, nigga. Nigga, our food the best, nigga. Nigga, all my people here, nigga. Nigga, we'll win, nigga. The cities had to fight each other. We'll win in a team fight, nigga. Nigga, all that. Nigga, I ain't picking shit over the crib.
You think cause it seems like a lot of people try to shy away from Detroit, like athletes and like Detroit has a bad I think people think Detroit's not a good city to really just go to and kick it.
It
The
ain't.
people that haven't been there before.
It ain't. Stay your bitch ass up out of here. It ain't. If you ain't Sean Cotton, you ain't been coming to this bitch. Stay your soft ass where you be at. Fuck you talking about. Nigga, it ain't a good place to come kick it. Cause the nigga gonna smell that soft shit on you and boil your ass up. So stay where the fuck you be at.
Man, y'all heard it first. But shit, the rest of 2021, 2022, what can we expect from Sada Baby?
I might start drop videos like I usually do. Might
Nigga,
drop.
you do. You just dropped like 3-4 videos in the last month.
Yeah, but you know I get to getting retarded, so I might drop like 3 more this week and then like 2 more next week. And then I'm gonna drop like in the next month, I'm gonna drop like probably like 11 videos.
In a month.
In the next month, yeah, I'm about to crunch them bitches out. I'm about to drop Barty or Bounty 3 mixtape. You feel me? And then the album coming next year.
What are you gonna do to top Whole Lot of Choppers?
Shit, cause I ain't trying to top it.
You just gonna you want the fans to gravitate to a hit. You don't want to force it on them.
I wasn't aiming for. I ain't never going in that bitch thinking I got to hit one out the park. You feel me?
When you teased the snippet on Whole Lot of Choppers, then we put it on Say Cheese. We knew everybody knew that was the one.
We knew.
You knew it was the one. That's why you kept teasing it.
But no, I didn't keep teasing shit. You left it on your page, and I would send people to it.
Oh, okay.
That's the difference. I ain't keep teasing shit. You know what I'm saying? But we knew, just like I knew. I'm like, yeah, so I ain't dropping this bitch. You feel me? But in the same token, I didn't go in that bitch like tonight. I'm about to try to make one, nigga. I just motherfucker put the snippet up and motherfuckers went crazy off it. So I'm like, okay, that's something good. But no, man, I ain't trying to top it. I don't want to top it. I ain't trying to be. I don't want to make a song that's gonna remind them of it. No, none of that. You feel me? Like remember with Block Party, I didn't want to make another song that sounded like Block Party, and I told you that. You feel me? So like with a whole lot of choppers, it's the same thing. I don't want to make another song that sound like that. And if something do come out sound like that, it's just the beat was fire and I couldn't not do it. You feel me? But other than that, no, I ain't, you feel me? I'm happy about everything I got from it. You know what I'm saying? I had fun with that song.
You and Jerry went on a crazy run last year, and then you switched up videographers. Is that something you do to keep, the fresh look, or?
All the time. All the time. I shoot one nigga for a while, then I revert back to another nigga, or I rotate with a couple niggas simultaneously. You feel me? Like right now, I'm shooting with Stash House Productions, Cash World Productions, and CT Films.
Then that's a unique way of doing it. The business model now is having your own YouTube channel, collecting those subscribers. You get paid on the back end of that too. But the way you're doing it too is the OG way. That's how niggas was doing it 5, 6 years, 10 years ago. Just putting the shit on YouTube and letting the fans just go get it.
Hell yeah, man, that shit. Because if you ain't worried about it, a lot of niggas be worried about it. You know what I'm saying? About how they releasing it, what time and what day, and worried about who dropping at the same time as them and all that type of shit. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, we shot the video, we got enough scenes. All right, bro, go edit that bitch, nigga, and I want to see this bitch in a couple days. And then I'm going to halfway look at it, and then I'm just going to tell him to drop it. That's it. I'll be cool. That's how I've been doing it since I first started. You know what I'm saying? I've only been doing this shit for 6 years, so I feel like I'm straight. I ain't in no rush at all.
How big did For Sure Mag and the Hip Hop Lab help? Do you feel like Detroit will be where it's at right now without For Sure Mag and the Hip Hop Lab?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas, I mean, I don't know, man. I put a lot of shit on Lando page, the Hip Hop Lab. You feel me? And I think some of my I think what I got like I can't even remember the songs I put on there, but I know I got some shit on there. And as far as a media outlet or something that was like of our own, say Cheese or some shit like that, like Hip Hop Lab was like the closest thing to that shit. You feel me? And I feel like it was a part of the culture, but I feel like the nigga that made a difference in Detroit culture as far as like our music being heard and being heard in the right spots is DJ BJ. Like
Okay.
I think he deserved that type of credit. You know what I'm saying? Because the internet, like as strong as the internet is now, it still wasn't super duper strong in our Detroit culture in the early days. So yeah, like DJ BJ made sure shit got played. You feel me? And then like the strip club DJs down there went off of him. You feel me? And yeah.
Okay, because 10 years ago, because every time I'm in Detroit now, it don't matter if it's a kid, if it's a woman, everybody's listening to something Detroit. 10 years ago, it wasn't like that. Okay.
Nope. Like 10 years ago, it wasn't like now everybody rapping. 10 years ago, everybody wasn't rapping. You know what I'm saying? So like now, some of you motherfuckers rapping, you ain't got no choice but to be listening to your little cousin shit or something. You feel me? Or your homeboy shit or your sister baby daddy shit or something like that. Like everybody fucking rapping. Literally.